What's good, Royal Family? You know what it is. This your boy Torian World. I am back with another video reaction. Today we'll be reacting to Adolf Hitler, man, Dictator. So, aren't you really trying to figure out what really goes on in Adolf Hitler's mind to feel like he can make people suffer in a way, to be hungry, just to be tortured in a way. Like, it just trying to figure out what his childhood was like as a child, to do things because his life was so miserable. He want to take it on somebody else's life, you know. It's sad to hear, like, back in these days, how people was treated in a way, you know. They shouldn't be treated like that. You know, he was, like, he's not, is he, I don't think he was German, though, but he was just trying to represent German, you know, Germany or whatever, but he wasn't really German. But I'm about to get right into it, but before I click on this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Don't forget to click on that notification bell to not miss an upload that I post. And my social media site will be in the description down below. This actual video will be in the link in the description down below. Please subscribe, because you already know this channel is also lit, and I appreciate every last one of you guys to be part of the Real World family. But enough is said. Let's just get to this video, bro, without further ado.
Adolf Hitler was a fanatical leader, a megalomaniac who led his country and many others into the abyss.
Some historians believe that Adolf Hitler thought that his mission in life was to rid the world of Jews. That even if he didn't build the Third Reich for 1,000 years, he would be celebrating for eliminating the Jewish population from the world.
That was, I just didn't understand, like, why so as Jews that you wanted to make them suffer, to die, torture them. They just hungry, you know? Well, why? Why did you do it?
I don't know how you begin to deal with that kind of madness, but that's who he was.
Adolf Hitler was born in Braunau am Inn, Austria, on April 20th, 1889. Hitler's childhood was an uneasy one. His father died when he was very young, and he was not a good student.
In his teen years, in his pre-war Viennese life, you start seeing the attractions to the anti-Semitic and rabid anti-Bolshevik attitudes.
So his name.
And that lets you know right there, like, his childhood wasn't as good as you was thinking, you know. It's something behind that. Why? What's the reasons this made this man of madness to do whatever he wanted to do to hurt people?
It's not Adolf Hitler, you know, it was Schnickelberger, and he was a corporal in World War I. But suddenly he was the man who was giving voice to a long history of German pride. The consequences of World War I for Germany were extraordinary. I mean, the victors, the Western Alliance, placed such penalties on them that they could barely survive. And so they were open to the idea of someone like Hitler who could give voice to their most base fears.
See, the reason why I probably think that he joined Germany, like, because they had more recognition there, and, you know, I don't know, I guess because they went in a way to during other wars, and I don't know, man, because this guy here, he was something else, man.
And he very cannily knew just how to do that.
Hitler, very quickly after the World War I, began to engage in political activity, joining and helping start the German Workers' Party in 1919.
This party later became the Nazi Party.
In 1923, Adolf Hitler conspired with other right-wing politicians to overthrow the Republic.
In response to this, Hitler was sentenced to prison, where he wrote Mein Kampf.
You know, this would make him mean, angry, like he just wanted to take over the world, you know. As I know, I heard he was homeless, you know, like he couldn't, you know, it took him a good while to get on his feet. So like that brings a lot of attention to somebody that go through such a thing like that.
Expressing his radical, rabid beliefs.
He was irrationally anti-Semitic. And he was able to use anti-Semitism as a tool for his rise to power.
In January of 1930,
He just want that power. He want to be the man. He want to be in charge of, you know. That's how it is. Like, you just want to be that guy that you have all the power to do it.
Hitler becomes chancellor. As a result of the fire of the Reichstag in February of 1933, Hitler is afforded wide-ranging police and political powers. He's able really to begin the process of forging the dictatorship, the totalitarian state.
People who thought about international policies.
You see how he just so manipulative in a way to make these people think that, yeah, we can do this. We gonna just keep on going with this. And you know, this guy here, man, it just made me sick of my gut of every time I look at this man with so much hatred.
Were very concerned about what Adolf Hitler was up to, because you would see those great rallies in the streets of Berlin with hundreds of thousands of people marching in uniform and goose-stepping their way down the Platz and raising their arms in salute to Adolf Hitler.
Dang, look at all those people though. Like, dang, I ain't know he had all those people like that just like vouching for him, you know, calling his name out. Man.
And then he invaded Poland.
He thought the British and the French would not declare war on him, and it would be a quick campaign to subdue Poland. But on September 3rd, 1939, Britain declared war. France followed suit.
In June 1941, Hitler invaded the Soviet Union, starting the largest land war in history. In December 1941, Hitler
Dang, he started something. Like, oh my goodness. He just tried to take over everything, man.
also declared war on the United States.
World War II was fought on 6 of the 7 continents. 50 million people perished. The United States, Great Britain, and the Western Allies were aligned with Russia to try to crush Nazi Germany, Italy, and Japan.
Hitler felt adamant.
Damn, man, it just sad to hear that, man, because you trying to do this, and you know, United States and Russia, you know, Russia in a way have more higher quality firepower, you feel what I'm saying? I don't know if you could just try to take over something that you're not gonna finish, you know?
That it was his duty to mankind to rid the world of all Jews, and he ordered all possible.
And when I see stuff like that, it made me like sad, like it did, especially children. In a way, they getting their parents taken away from them, and their parents just locked up in this cage, not getting fed, and they get skinny, like anorexia, and man, that's like traumatizing. Like, that's how people die. If you're just torturing them like that.
Resources and manpower to fulfill this horrendous task in the so-called concentration camps, the death camps.
The Allied invasion of Normandy on June 6, 1944, marked the turning point of the war. In less than a year, Germany would surrender to the Allies.
And that's there. You surrender to the Allies. But you know, like they say, you reap where you sow, you know? That's how it be.
An estimated 6 million Jews were killed during World War II.
In May of 1945, Adolf Hitler committed suicide together with his wife Eva Braun, whom he married just before that.
I think of all the tyrants in history.
That's how I look at it. Why you commit suicide, all the that I was gonna cuss, all the stuff that you done, and you want to commit suicide. You did this, you brought this upon yourself.
You have to put Adolf Hitler right at the top. He almost destroyed civilization as we know it during the 20th century. I don't think that history will ever forgive him, or should it.
No way.
We'll be endlessly fascinated by what A, drove him, and B, why the German people decided to follow him, not just off the cliff, but into the darkest hellhole in history.
I was a Jew, I wouldn't forget him a goddamn thing. You feel what I'm saying? The way he treated them people. Shoot, I wouldn't forget him neither. And if it was vice versa, if it was blacks in the way, he treat us that way too, because we were black. You feel what I'm saying? But hey, like, this joint is crazy, man. But you know, it's all over with now. He can't do anything. He committed suicide. But you know, it will never be forgotten what he done in the past. But if you guys enjoyed this here video, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're new, because you already know the channel is also lit. We're on the road to 12K, and I appreciate every last one of you guys, man. And make sure you guys comment down below to give me more like related videos like this, man, you know, to freshen my mind, you know, just to look at new things and just explore them, you know, and just make me talk with you guys about it. But make sure you guys do that, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.